Good morning, sports fans. Today is Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. You're watching Good Morning Sports Fans, formerly known as RateGame Live on RateGame Sports. No, sorry, RateGame Guys YouTube channel. That's me. I'm RateGame Guy. So, come a long way from the OG channel that was essentially poisoned by YouTube's very own robots, bot accounts. It's been, I think, an entire month. Oh, you know what? Let me do this because this has happened before, and I was none too pleased with the sound. Let me just do a quick Soundception. Quick Soundception for myself to hear myself talking to myself. I think it works. Nice. All right. I was worried. Sound has been like my worst enemy, but I think I finally can trust it. Oh, get out of here. Nothing worse than listening to yourself on a delay. So, anyways, come a long way from the original show, which was almost coming up on a year now. Actually, at this time last year, I was still doing Sports in 60 every morning. I was doing 60-second clips on TikTok and YouTube Shorts that were published, primarily, I think, on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. And then Shorts were always a toss-up because of YouTube's ridiculous copyright enforcement. Every little clip had like some music in it. So I just would never post to YouTube because they would always get blocked. So that is a little history of the show, which is why now, calling it Good Morning Sports Fans just feels right. It's almost like we did a full circle here. So here is what the deal is, folks. We have a question that is asked and then answered by yours truly. I'm your host. My name is Nick George. Built this app. It's called RateGame. It's free. It's on Android. It's on iOS, of course. It's also on the web, rategame.io. And the concept is simple. You just rate sports games that you watch as a sports fan. So if you are like me, who is somebody that I would say has a large part of my identity as a sports fan, then you will certainly understand the assignment, so to speak. Just rating stuff from 0 to 10, providing your opinion and seeing what others thought. I know, crazy novel new thing that we've been doing for a long time, just applying it to sports games. So check us out. And without further ado, we will dive right in. Where the sport's good. The question is asked and then answered. It's a bit rhetorical in that way. So looking at the night that was the slate, so to speak, we had two leagues in action. We had the MLB and the WNBA carrying us last night. A mixed night it was. 19 games played, so light on inventory. 118 ratings on the window. That's 24 hours, and then 293 on the platform. Those two numbers are different because ratings on the window in the 24 hours determine that 6.5, right? So the 6.5 here is saying that of the games played, 19, with the leagues that were active, baseball and basketball, here's how everything shakes out. Now, the 293 is significant because there's a lot more games than 19 in the database. There's over 20,000. So all those ratings that were outside the window count towards the overall goal here. We are marching our way to 1 million ratings, 7 figures, 2 commas in the number. We're doing it in bands of 100,000. So 77,000 is where we're at, essentially, for this next little band from 200K to 300K, 23,000 away. Hashtag strive for greatness. All right, so that's how it shakes out. If anybody asks how are the sports, you can say, okay. A little here, a little there, mixed night. So here we go, back to the board, and we'll pop up the old Cubbies. So the Cubs and the Chicago White Sox are playing their annual Summer Classic, I guess, Battle for Chicago. I'm sure they have better names for it, but it's escaping me. I know that the Mets and Yankees call it the Subway Series, obviously. The crosstown rivalry. I don't know, does Chicago have like their own version of it? Is it like the... Because I know that there's a river in Chicago, but does it divide the two stadiums? Is there like... Is it anything other than just a battle for Chicago? the annual summer battle for Chicago? Whatever they call it, the Cubs have taken a commanding 2-game lead off of a rain delay walk-off by Mr. Alex Bregman, the newest and the truest. Let's see here. Oh, I just have, the only thing that I have up right now is Fernando Tatis, which we'll get to in a second. But let's see the walk-off because there was a rain delay. Here we go. Rain delay at Wrigley. Last night it was PCA. Sorry, 2 nights ago it was PCA that was playing the hero. And then last night we had Mr. Alex Bregman. Hits a little chopper. Get to the chopper.
Line drive, base hit center field. Here comes Kelly. Here's the throw to the plate. And Carson is in. And the Cubs take round 2. 4-3. They walk it off in the bottom of the ninth.
So the Cubs are hot. PCA is hot. PCA is doing battle with Shohei. I think for MVP, I think it's safe to say it's the two of them. It's the two of them and nobody else. And I think if Shohei comes back to pitch before the end of the season, that's an unfair advantage to Pete. I know that the voters will probably say, well, that doesn't affect my vote. If you're a member of the voting group. But I think in your heart of hearts, Shohei comes back and pitches for the Dodgers. You can't not think about that when you're making your vote for MVP. So we'll see what happens. We got about 40 days left of the season, 42 games. Also like 43, 44 days left. Most teams have played 120 games to date, so that's 42 games per team. So Shohei has essentially 5 weeks here to get back and pitch. And I saw that he threw a 45-pitch bullpen session the other day, so could be closer than we think. Pete's just got to keep raking, but I got news for you folks. Shohei is raking too. Here's the... Oh, Pete is also still raking. Fun fact, he had a walk-off homer last night. Leadoff. Sorry, not a walk-off. Leadoff.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 4, Crow-Armstrong.
What a night last night. High fly ball, right field. That one's back at the wall, and gone! Oh, brother! He floats around the bases. PCA.
Leading off for the Cubs, center field.
Guy's hot. Let's see, Shohei, because I know he had something to say about that. There it is. Just going about his business, putting up another 30-homer season, his 6th straight. So when we say, is there a race? Yeah. Is it neck and neck? Yeah.
Ohtani launches high in the air toward the Dodger bullpen and into the Dodger bullpen.
The wave. I love the wave. Hello. What's he
Number
waving
the
to?
Dodger bullpen and into the Dodger bullpen.
Amazing. Yeah. So
Number
that
30.
that's fun. That's good for, as we always say, it's great for baseball. Whenever there's a race like this, that's hotly contested. In the dog days of summer. Look at this guy. Look at this good boy. Where is he at? Oh my gosh, look at this. I think this was the other day. It was a Twins game. And the caption for this is, yeah, it's still the dog days of summer. Look at this good boy.
Forecast here in Minneapolis, it is supposed to rain pretty much nonstop until tomorrow night. Forecast here in Minneapolis, it is supposed to rain pretty much nonstop until tomorrow night.
Oh, that's perfect.
Forecast here in Minneapolis.
Probably like, get me out of here. I don't want to be a part of this. Get me out of this ridiculous outfit. Get this Twins hat off me. This poor guy. This poor fella. All right, so we had the Cubs walking it off again, and then we had, of course, the Tatis show versus the Mets. Check this out. So here we go. I want to make sure that I have the best. Yeah. So he hit a walk-off, or sorry, I keep saying walk-off. It's a lead-off. He had a lead-off home run. So you can see it's 1-0. That was all Nando. He puts them up 1-0. Bases juiced for Lindy. And this should have been a grand slam. But Fernando Tatis says, not so fast.
And Lindor flies one down the right field line. Over toward the corner goes Tatis near the wall, leaping, and he caught it. Wow. Fernando Tatis Jr. taking a grand slam away from Francisco.
There's just so much to love about that. Keith Hernandez, man. Oh, my gosh.
And Lindor flies one down the right field line. Over
Listen
toward
for
the
Keith.
corner goes Tatis near the wall, leaping, and he caught it. Wow. Fernando Tatis Jr. taking a grand slam away from Francisco.
Oh, my God. The bench, dude. Of course.
Jr. taking a grand slam away from Francisco Lindor with a brilliant.
You just watch that on repeat, man.
And Lindor flies one down the right field line. Over toward the corner goes Tatis near the wall, leaping, and he caught it.
Oh, dude.
Fernando Tatis Jr. taking a grand slam away from Francisco.
That is just like, I don't care that it's against the Mets. Of course it's against the Mets. Mets were hot. This probably sends them back 5 years. That's just like the cleanest, coolest little flip. That I love how the hat comes off too. Like, what? The hat just like pops off perfectly. Does its own little flip. Then he waits in the suspense.
Field line over toward the corner goes Tatis near the wall, leaping, and
Look at that.
he caught it.
Oh, you can just hear. You can hear the collective like gasp from Citi Field. It's a bad man. I said in my take, like he's the kind of guy that has the raw talent that you always are like wanting him to just put it together for 162, a full season, and he either gets injured or he's like having, something's going on with him. I think it's really just injury. He's very, very injury prone. But he's so good. He is so good. He has the ability to single-handedly, like he did last night to the Mets. He had homer in the first. So he took 4 runs off the board there. That was 100%. I mean, come on. Like, this is 4 runs. Look at this. Look at that, dude. That is like full extension. 4 runs. Let me zoom in for us. I can't even get closer, but unbelievable. So he preserves it, right? 1-0. Takes away the 4 runs. Coach can't believe it. He's about he can't believe it. Oh my God. He's like, I can't believe this. Look at this smile down here. These guys are just having the time of their lives. They got front row seats to the Nando show. And then look at this. It's like, he's like, I'm not done yet, boys. I got some more for you. Here you go, 2 more for you.
Fernando takes it to deep right field. Bench going back at the wall. Leaps, it's gone. Fernando's second home run of the night. He giveth and he take it away.
There you go. What a call. He giveth and he taketh away.
A 2-run shot this time, and the Padres take a 3-0 lead.
And then he hits him with the Gladiator. It's crazy that he, like, I think his, I think this is actually him. And he's not verified or anything. I love that. If that's actually him, that's amazing. That he doesn't even have the check mark. Hits him with the little Gladiator. The little Russell Crowe. All time, man. Absolutely the Tatis show. All right, so we had that. And then on the other side, we had the poor Mariners, man. It has not been their year, not been their season, that's for sure. So we had player pitching at the bottom of the 8th because look at that score. It's 19-0. 19-0. You have position player pitching, and then you have Julio Rodriguez not knowing what's going on in this game. Let's check it out.
Shutout margin of victory is 20-0. As Yelich flies out for the second out, and there is run. Oh, number 20, but he threw it up. He threw it out. He did. He threw it into the bullpen. He thought it was the last out.
He's like beside himself. He's like,
not a home run. No, it's an out. But then 2 bases from the field.
Oh my God! So that's how they got numbers.
Yelich flies out for the second out,
20
and
and
there
21.
is run. Oh, number 20, but
he threw it out.
he threw it out. He did. He threw it
into the bullpen.
into the bullpen. He thought it was the last
run.
out.
Damn.
Not a home run. No, it's an out. But then 2 bases from the field.
So I was looking at the ratings for this, and sure enough, this was and has the potential to be one of the worst of the season. $22 fans, a 2.7 for the 22-0 beatdown. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A 0.2 from the Mariners. Okay. I love Snell. That's the #1 Mariners fan, by the way, on RateGame. Truck says, wish I could give this game a negative rating. I have no words. This is a new low. I don't even know. 22 runs. Oh, wow. We had somebody at the game. This game just had it all. Really fun as a Brewers fan. Just a big blowout. Made it not as climactic. Period, point blank. Brew Crew could do no wrong. First homer for Luis Lara and a trio of 3-run homers. Jake Bowers. Hit number 22, funnily enough. Whew. Dang. Yeah, so neutrals don't like games like this. Suffice to say, when you have position player pitching, probably what, in like, was it the 8th inning? Did it start? 7th, 8th inning? All I saw was Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez, the former New York Yankees catcher, still bouncing around in the show. Crazy, the Kraken. He was the final pitcher for the Brewers. He closed the game out. So that's when you know it's bad. When Gary Sanchez is pitching, and Gary Sanchez is on the mound, the Kraken, the former catcher of the Yankees, with what feels like for me like 20 years ago, when he's the guy on the mound for you. If you're the Mariners, it's tough. Shout out Bobby in the back. Gotta love that one. R.I.P. 22-0. Oh, it's perfect. 22 fans rated. 22-0. Brew Crew. They're right on schedule. It seems every year at this time, they are hotter than fish grease. All right, elsewhere in the show, we had George Lombard Jr. having Yankee fans saying, Volpe who?
Challenge. So even if you feel as if you're wronged, that one's grounded and grabbed by Lombard. Fires to first. He made it look easy. That wasn't an easy play.
Challenge. Okay.
So even
He
if
made
you
it look
feel
easy.
as if you're
He made it
wrong,
look easy. That wasn't an easy play.
that one's grounded and grabbed by Lombard. Fires to first. He made it look easy. That wasn't an
Let's go to the pitcher for instant reaction. Any lip readers out there? Tell me what this guy's saying.
Talent. Even he can't believe it.
You're a bad mother effer.
Talent. Even he can't believe it.
Call that a web gem,
You
folks.
feel as if you're wronged. That one's grounded and grabbed by Lombard. Fires to first. He made it look easy. That wasn't an
Volpe
easy
could
play.
never. Volpe could
Challenge.
never. Ever. Volpe did never. Volpe probably had so many opportunities like that. If that is Tony Volpe, he is throwing that meatball like either right into the ground, so it's like dribbling. And if that's like that's a good play from Volpe. Or he's skying it into the third row on the first baseline. So Man, if you're a Yankee fan, are you saying thank God for George? Or are you saying what the hell was going on here? This is franchise malpractice that Tony Volpe was kept on this team for this long when we have this guy waiting in the wings. Weird. Not really sure what the conversation was like around that. All right, so we had Bregman, we had George, we had Pete. Oh, we could watch this all day. Folks. Look at the ball boy. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? No. Zoom. Yeah. It was like, oh my God. It's like the most cinematic 10 seconds in baseball. Wow. Dude, the hat coming off cartoon style. Are you kidding? No. So cool, man. He'll just have that for the rest of his life. It's like the coolest play ever. All right. So this was a hot mic situation, I think, in a Detroit newsroom. It's kind of making its rounds on social media. It has nothing to do with sports, but as somebody who is on live, quote unquote, television or whatever, streaming and speaking, I think this resonates with me because I know what it's like to get frustrated. And I don't even think this is live. I think this is pre-recorded. I think they're about to go live. And obviously these two work together. And I imagine it's like producer, on-air talent. And so there seems to be some tension that's now spilling over into what is about to transpire here.
I'm going to have to do that again. What's up, Trace? I think you're in a... I am. I'm in Amy's script, the Amy's Angels one. There was... the second thing didn't make sense, so I was just trying to fix that part. And it's not even marked off. We're still working. I know, but I didn't have time because we have to do this, so I was still reading it. See, I mean... I can't wait for you to go through them all, and then I go through them, because then I'm already getting ready by then. But this time we had to do the PSAs, so... Finish what? What I was trying to say. Okay, because Sean just came in here and said something about marking off. Go ahead. I don't think you are. You're walking out really angry. Jeez, oh, Pete. Can I please finish what I'm going to say? What the fuck? Grow up. Hands. I'm so done with her antics, telling on me every 5 seconds. I'm done.
I know, but...
Wow. That's an all-time line. Jeez, oh, Pete. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Finish what? What I was trying to say. Okay, because Sean just came in here and said something about marking off. Go ahead. I don't think you are. You're walking out really angry. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Oh, my God. Calls her the B word and then into Jeez, oh, Pete. That might be my new favorite. Jeez, oh, Pete. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Walking out really angry. Jeez, oh, Pete.
And this guy comes in. I don't know if this is probably industry speak. He says hands to calm her down. Maybe he's like, show me your hands, maybe because she's got weapons.
I don't think you'll see what the hell's going on in here.
What the hell's going on in here? What the hell? So I imagine like the executive producer comes in or somebody on the news desk. What the hell's going on in here?
Phil, please finish what I'm going to say. What the fuck?
This guy.
Grow up.
MVP right here. Totally diffuses the situation by saying, hands. Hands.
Up.
Hands. Hands. Hands.
I'm so done with her antics, telling on me every 5 seconds. I'm done.
I know, but
Amazing. It's incredible. I don't know if or any of you who watch the morning show, that show on Apple with oh my gosh, who's in the show? Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, all-star cast. It's like one of Apple's best shows, I think. It's basically like this, but for a major national news network morning show. And it's literally just like stuff like this happening all the time. So it's kind of crazy to see that it's not too far removed from what actually happens in America's newsrooms. Tension, drama. It's tough. It's tough to do live television, folks. Case in point. This is an all-time line.
Time we had to do the PSAs, so. Finish what?
She's like, finish what? She's like, bring it.
Okay, because Sean just came in here and said something about marking off. Go ahead. I don't think you are. You're walking out really angry. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Hands, hands, hands.
what's going on right here?
Can I please finish what I'm going to say? What the fuck? Grow up.
Hands. Hands. Hands.
I'm so done with her antics, telling on me every 5 seconds. I'm done.
I know, but
He's like, I know, but he's like, right. But we still got to do the show. He's like, I know, girl, but hands, hands, hands. Wow. Incredible stuff. All right, speaking of incredible stuff, no, nothing to do with sports, folks, but sometimes you just got to play the hits. My goodness. It's mesmerizing. Jeez, oh, Pete. Jeez, oh, Pete. Hands, hands, hands. She's like, oh, fine, I'll show you my hands. I don't have anything, okay? So, new leagues and show times. Yes, so new league pages is what this is all about. And this is for the web. So, get our friend away and show you what I'm talking about. So, on the web right now, which is Pride and Joy, we have new league pages, complete with new games, rankings, all the stuff. This is a little bit squished, but basically we've reimagined and redesigned the league pages to just be more intuitive and to also help with like navigation. Obviously, this is going to be constantly improved. It's what we do, right? So as we start, continue to build this out, as we move into the world of player stats, it's coming. And the ability to create and include tags and all the stuff that you would associate with a modern, dynamic, searchable database, specifically with RateGame data information. This will be the new home for all of that. So just to orient you, right? It's always going to be the league. And then beneath it, it'll be the top games 311. Wow. Top teams. This is interesting. So because we have some very interesting data points here, the way that this is currently structured is not necessarily by average rating. As you can see, the 5.6 is lower than the 6.9, which is lower than the 7.4. What we're doing here is we're saying, okay, the team that has the most wins and ratings is more important than the average rating, right? So what does that mean? Well, if you win more games, that means you are seen by more people, meaning that more people can rate the product that you put on the field, the overall entertainment value of games that you played in, speaking on behalf of like a franchise or a team like the Patriots. So the more wins you get, specifically in football, the more games you play in. The more games you play in, the more ratings you accumulate. That's more valuable on RateGame than the average rating. So, fans and the number of people that follow you, speaking on behalf of like the community. So each community on RateGame, each team, you have the ability to follow them and become a fan of them, to declare your fandom. That is the number one overall factor. So it's fans of teams, then number of wins, then amount of ratings, and then the average rating. So, do you want to see your team up here on the podium, on the pedestal? Where's my pathetic team? Where's my sorry-ass Jets? There they are. All right, number 19. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so fast, as Lee Corso would say. So, of course, the Pats are number one. They have the most fans. They've played in 23 games, or they have 23 wins, rather. Probably played in the most games because they went to the Super Bowl last year. 2.9K ratings. Second to the Lions. The Lions have 142 fans. The Bills have 141. Who's fourth? Bears. Nice. Bears are right behind them. Packers right behind the Bears. Actually, there's about an 8-fan gap. So check it out. It's coming to mobile very soon. We'll basically have parity on mobile. And let's see. The only other thing I had to cover today was the poll that I was running. Running a little poll on the channel. Trying to assess when the optimal time is for Good Morning Sports fans to be running in the fall, when we ramp things back up, when we get out of the dog days of summer, when that good boy can officially take a rest. So I want to know from you guys. Also, by the way, like and subscribe to the channel. I feel like, once again, totally forgetting to shamelessly plug the channel. Here we go. Boom. Like and subscribe. Smash the sub button. I think I have 45 subs on this channel. Let's go. Massive. 45 subs. 5 away from 50. The dog days of summer are coming to a close, so I'm trying to assess when I should spin this up during the fall. The fall is going to be crazy. Fall is going to be nuts. College football is like 12 days away. Then we have English Premier League on Friday. Then right after college, we have NFL. And then boom. It's like, we are back. We are so back. And what I want to know is when I should go live. So obviously 7 a.m., 0% votes. Only 9 votes, so it's a small sample size, but still. It's looking like either 9 or 10 a.m. If you're watching this and you haven't voted, let's change that. Give us a vote. Check out the poll. All right. That's all I got. Today is Wednesday, August 19th. It is a great day to rate some games. Just a reminder for you at home or wherever you are in the world, RateGame is free. It's fun. It's for fans of all ages. It's a reminder that you don't need to gamble on sports to enjoy them. My name is Nick Mark George, signing off for today. See you tomorrow. No, I'll see you on Friday.